guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise and I haven't vlogged for a couple of days. Naughty. But today I thought I would quickly do a little vlog type craft video because I have started to, or I have cast on for this really nice jumper in the chunky that I said that I was going to start. And yeah, I did the tension square. If you remember in my last video, I did the tension square and it came up humongous. So then I did go down to a 6mm needle, and that the tension square was a lot better. And I thought, well, I think it was 1 or 2 stitches bigger, or there was 1 or 2 stitches too many. And I thought, well, that's not going to be too bad. But then I thought to myself, over how many inches there are, which is 13 sets of 4 inches, that's going to be quite a lot. So I have measured it against this top that I wear quite a lot. It's like a long jumper. I wear it over leggings and things. And I have discovered that now each size is an extra 18 stitches, which is, I've just put a stitch marker in there. So that's 18 stitches, which is quite a lot. And this jumper is almost double that too big. So 2 18 sets too big. So I'm thinking, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether just to go down a size to make it the size that I actually need. And obviously looking at this at the bottom, it is quite wide, and it does decrease down a bit. You do decreases. So I think what I am going to do, as I am doing the largest size, which is a double XL, which is a finished bust of 55. I might go down to the XL, which is a finished bust of 50. Obviously that's all going to be wrong because my stitches and my tension's all wrong. But I know that my height tension is right. So I had 4 inches to my tension square, which was right. So I just am a bit confused, really. I don't want to go down another needle size because then that's down to a 5.5, and that's just a bit ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just a little confused with all this and thinking, just pulling it all back and not even looking at it. But I do really want to try it again, and I really do like the jumper. So I'm going to sort of do some jiggery pokery and see if I can get it to fit. Yesterday I went to Tina's and everything was good. I had my hair cut yesterday, a much needed cut. It was terrible. I had just over ½ inch off, so it wasn't like terribly too much, as I am growing it. I've decided with my roots that I'm going to put a really dark colour on it, like a dark pink, like I did before, dark purple, and grow my roots out more than actually keep dyeing them. So that is one thing that I am planning on doing. And I know my roots are absolutely terrible at the moment, but I am going to try and pick up a colour, or I have got a colour here that I could mix up and put on. So watch this space. I actually dropped off the little cardigan yesterday as well to my mum's friend, or my friend, and she absolutely loved it. She also wants me to make a pram blanket for somebody else that is having a baby, little girl. So that will be in the pipeline very soon. And yeah, there is not much else going on, really. I don't know whether I mentioned, but on Monday Ian had his first therapy session. Obviously with your first session it's more of a answering loads of questions, them getting to know you and things. So, and he said that it went well. I didn't want to dig for questions. I didn't want to question him too much about it. It's his thing to deal with. And yeah, so he said that he's hopeful and hopefully everything will go okay. His next one's on the 21st of October, so a couple of weeks time. But I'm just glad that it started. He's glad that they started. That is Tracy, Ian's sister. I'll ring her back in a second. But yeah, other than that, that's everything that's going on. I'm going to go and answer my phone, and rip this back. So this is now what that piece of knitting looks like. I have caked it up just because there was quite a lot of knitting there, and I thought if I cake it, then that way I can just unravel it. So I did try and do it on my little table. What a nightmare. So, but while I've got this out, because it does live in a drawer over in my unit, I'm going to ball up some sock yarn, as I'm very nearly finished the other socks. Let's just show you. Get them out. I've got not that many rows left to do, really. So this is the socks at the moment. The colourway's okay, don't get me wrong, it's nothing special. I think they'd look nice with jeans and things, even though I can't get jeans to fit me. The trouble I'm having at the moment is, yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that. I'm going to cake up some sock yarn. I will show you what I cake up. I might do just 2 colours, I think, and see how I go. Just to have them ready and there just to pick up and go. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to do this in the smaller size, and at some point I will be starting this as well. But for now, I'm going to cake up some yarn and I'll show you what I've done. So it's much later, and I have wound up the yarn that I didn't know what yarn that I wanted to ball up, but I have, and I've done 5 balls. But it's 3:10, and it took me 2 hours to untangle this ball, which is my hand-dyed ball of yarn. And oh my goodness, no wonder why people use Swifts, because this was an absolute nightmare. I thought I could do it just by laying it out and then slowly winding it up. It just got in such a tangle, and I just thought to myself, why did I bother? But it is so pretty caked up. Just trying to get the light right, because that is just blowing it out. But yeah, it is really, really pretty once it has been caked up, and I probably will use this for socks. It is my first ever hand-dyed yarn, and I think it's going to stripe, sort of. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go and see what happens. I've only got one, so the only other thing that I was thinking of is maybe buying a grey, making a shawl, but I think socks will be better for this. It's just wool and nylon. It's not like merino or superwash or anything like that. It's commercial yarn, just hand dyed, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's that one. Then I caked up, I have got the ball bands for these, so just bear with me. Let me put you down. That's a little bit better. Sorry about the light, it's a bit terrible. So this is some Sturdar Heart and Soul in the shade 104. Oh, it's on the floor now. It hasn't got a name, but I've been really, really liking the look of this yarn for quite a while, and I thought it was quite crazy, and they look so different. It is obviously the same ball, but they just look so different like this, and I thought this might be my next cast on, as it's a little bit crazy, and I'm really enjoying the cut, and that these will definitely stripe. I don't know whether I will use a contrast heel, a cuff heel and toe, I'm not sure, but obviously I have got enough here to do a whole sock, even if it is a long sock. Let me just put that back in there. The next ball is from the World of Yarn Himalaya, and this is colour 9, and this just screams Easter at me. I know it's not Easter, but when it was balled up it looked completely different. Now it's caked up, it looks completely different again. So I'm thinking maybe some shorty socks with these, as they're a bit groovy, or the colour is a bit groovy. So it's orange, purple, white and yellow, so, or even Halloween, who knows. I just thought I would cake some up and have them ready to go. Then the next one is a yarn that I got from Lolly's, which is the Fuzzy Feet James C. Brett Fuzzy Feet in the colourway FZ03, and this is just like a purple with blue, and I don't want to say this is brown, it's not really coming up, it is more of a purpley sort of colour, and I think these are going to stripe in quite a few different ways actually, so I'm looking forward to using this. Really, really nice colour as well. And then the last one, now we all know how long it takes me to knit socks lately. It's taken me, well, I went on holiday in June and I'm still knitting the same pair of socks then, so I thought, well, these look quite Christmassy. There is red, that is not orange, that is actually a brown, that is showing quite orange. There's a red, blue, white and the brownie colour. Ah, that's a bit better. See, this colour here is red, not actually orange. All here is red. And then this colour in here is brown. So I thought they were quite Christmassy. So maybe these could be Christmas cast on, or Christmas Eve cast on, or maybe a December 1st cast on, because I'm thinking, well, if I start them Christmas Eve, then I'm probably not going to be finished by the end of the year. So maybe a December cast on. Yeah, and that's it. So that's all the yarn that I've balled up. The rest of my yarn is still up there, so there is some gaps now, obviously. I was on FaceTime to Ian, so that's why my phone's there. So I have still got some more, and obviously more over there. So yeah, I am looking forward to getting a new pair of socks on the go. I don't know what ones. I need to get the ones that I've got on the go finished. Also, I'm going to cast on again for that yellow jumper and try to get back to where I was last night. I didn't do any this morning, but try to get back to where I was last night and measure it, hoping for the best, and seeing how we go. Anyway, I'm probably going to end today here because I've rambled on quite a lot, and I'm not really doing much else today other than trying to knit up the yellow jumper. I might cast on the pink two-tone shrug. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to wait and see. No promises. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.